Yo. Couple thoughts from the brain right quick. Okay? The more you live within the realms of nature, the more freedom, the more freedom for your dome that you can acquire, right? If you're living outside of nature, you will always be a slave. You have to be. You will always be a slave if you're living outside of nature. Numbers, right? Numbers and money, right? Nature does not have numbers. There is no numbers to nature. Whereas money consists of numbers, right? Numbers will always run out. It just has to. The money will always, if you chase money, you're chasing numbers. You're chasing something that will eventually become nothing. So the only way to truly be free is to go back into nature. It may sound corny or whatever, but that's, to put it simply, that's as good as I could put it. The only way to truly be free is to go back to nature, because there is no numbers to nature. Whereas if you're trying to chase numbers, chase money, you're chasing numbers, you're chasing something that can eventually go to zero, right? The more you chase, and the more that you go outside of nature, the more you're going to be chasing money. And the more you chase money, the more you have to slave or give away your time and your energy for that money. So going back to nature is, I do not want to be a person, I don't want to be like a hobbit that just runs into the woods and does not play a part in society at all. I want to play a part in society, 100%. But there's a way to do it where you go back into nature as much as you can, and the more you do that, you don't have to be a slave to the system. I'm still gonna have to slave, and I'm still gonna have to give my energy up in some ways for certain things because this beastly system, right? But there's a lot of things that we can do and that I can do to not be a slave, such as, for one, eating the right foods. Being a vegan or whatever, it's the complete opposite of what people think. It's the cheapest diet. It's the simplest and it's the cheapest diet, and it's the best for you. So it gives you the most energy, and without energy, you have no will to do anything. So eating vegan gives you the energy and gives you the willpower to be able to manifest other things, to be able to manifest out of the system, right? So I just wanted to make a quick one and say that there's no numbers in nature. The more you can go back to nature provides everything. You can live off of dandelions and water for a very long time, nature provides everything. That's just an example, obviously. Don't go out and do that. You have to eventually, it's a process. You have to, the closer you get to nature, though, the easier it is to do that. You're becoming a light being. We are light beings. We are solar beings originally. I really believe we didn't even need water at one point. We just needed light, because that's what we are. But it's a process. When people hear that, that's going into the breatharianism, and when people hear that, they can't comprehend it because they're so dense. Of course you can't comprehend that if you eat, if you're eating dead animals and dead flesh, and you're not going to comprehend what breatharianism even is, because you couldn't even comprehend living off light, because you're too dense. So don't want to make this too long and go way off topic, but the point is to come back to nature. There's so many things going on in health right now when it comes to veganism and raw veganism and fruitarianism and vegetarianism and just health in general, and GMOs and non-GMOs and organic and electric food and alkaline and acid, and there's all of these different topics. And the point is, to put it so simply, is we just need to go back to nature, because nature has everything, and nature has the medicine. Nature has it has everything. did not create nature. We are simply a strand. We didn't create the web of life. We are a strand in it, okay? I heard that from a Native American movie that I watched last night, and it's so true. We did not create the web of life. We are simply a strand in it. So we need to go back to that web. We've gone outside of the web. All right? So when you get back to nature, you don't stop chasing money, and you'll have more freedom for your dome. And that's the only way that we can get away from this beastly system and stop being slaves. It's the only way. All right? Peace out. Check me out. Ooh, ooh. Mmm.